It's been said that when it comes to choices in life, we can do anything we want, but we can't do everything we want. I remember having long talks with my oldest son about choice as he was growing up and even as he entered into early adulthood. And I remember telling him that all of us have choices in life that we could make. And depending on which road we chose, which path we walked down on, it would have radically different outcomes in our life. If you think about it, every person on the planet, whether they're rich or poor, regardless of if they're a woman or a man, no matter what country they're from, no matter what time in history you're from, everybody has equality in one important way. Everybody has 60 seconds in a minute. Everybody has 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year, and everybody could choose how to live their life in those moments. Some people squander that time like a hamster on a hamster wheel, just going over and over in circles and circles, exerting so much energy, taking so many breaths, but not actually going anywhere, just actually being stuck in the same space. I think one of the most frustrating things that people deal with in life is that feeling of being suspended in midair, like they can't have any contact with the ground, that no matter what they try to do in life, that everything feels so intangible. They try to grab onto things, but they're just so stuck not knowing where to go. Is that how you feel? Other people use those precious moments in their life in ways that are going to give them traction, in ways that are going to take them from first gear to second gear to sixth gear. How do they do that? And what's the difference between people that feel suspended in midair and people that make it to 0 to 100 miles an hour in a couple of seconds? It's all about choices. That's really, when it all is boiled down to something quite simple, the only thing that separates people that are suspended in midair, that have no momentum in life, that feel so stuck, to those that are making progress. You see, when you make choices with intentionality, when you make choices with purpose, you're gonna find that your life changes rapidly. What are your goals in life? If you don't have any, how are you ever going to make traction? How are you ever going to choose the decisions and how to spend your time and how to live your life in a way that is going to build momentum and ultimately put you in the place that you want to be in life? Choices are critical to moving forward. If you see that you can do anything in a given day, you'll probably accomplish very little. But instead, if you see that your choices are actually quite limited, that the only choice you have each day is to focus and make the choices to do the things that will help you to achieve your goals, the more you're going to be successful. A lot of people, especially in this day and age, think that choices and options are the thing that is going to give them freedom and happiness in life. But let me tell you, choices, options are actually the thing that will hinder us the most if we're not careful. They're traps that we may think are good, but ultimately they're just pitfalls. Those that are successful in life actually limit their choices in their mind. When they wake up in the morning, the only options that they see is to choose to do the things that are going to take them down the path that they want to go on in life. They choose to do the things that are going to help them achieve their goals, to ultimately bring them to the place that they want to be. Limit your options to the things that are going to help you be successful. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch, and take care.